Hello, my name is Ramael, and Ramael is my spiritual name. Um, it's been 11 years since I received this name on November 11th of 2011. It was a very special 11-11-11 initiation. And for the last 11 years, I've been struggling to really take this name on. Now, my story starts in Russia, where I was born, and I had a Russian name, obviously. And when I was 9 years old, my family moved to New York. And about 10 years old, I received an American name, which is Steve. My Russian name is Vyacheslav. And Vyacheslav means a lot of glory. The only person who still calls me the short version of Vyacheslav, which is Slava, is my mom, an aunt, and a cousin of mine. So Ramael is my fourth name. I have a Russian name, an American name. I also have a Hebrew name, which I received in Hebrew school when I came to New York. And yet Ramael is the name that some reason is really dear to my heart. It has, for me, tremendous beauty and also tremendous power. And so, although I've tried many times to be Ramael, to have people call me Ramael, it's been very, very difficult. I didn't feel worthy of the energy, the vibration of this name that is very, very powerful. Ramael is an angel. And it is an angel which is quite mysterious. If you look up this angel online, and now there is so much information online, there's actually very little information. The information that is there is a bit distorted. It's very, very conservative. It basically says Ramael works with Uriel. And Ramael brings people to be judged to the throne of God when they die. But 10 years ago, I was in the northeast city of Salvador, which is Brazil's first capital. And I met this very interesting yet mysterious woman. And this contact was given to me by a woman who led a spiritual group in Brooklyn, New York, a Russian woman who does not even speak English. But when she found out that I live in Brazil, and I've lived in Brazil now for the last 20 years, she told me, look, you've got to meet this woman. And I said, well, where does the woman live in Brazil? And she said she lives in Salvador. And at the time, I was living in central Brazil, but coincidentally, or synchronistically, I had a ticket to go to the northeast of Brazil, specifically to the city of Salvador, because I was going to be visiting a spiritual community and an eco village named Piracanga. And so when I met with this woman, she was extremely respectful, but very, very quiet. She hardly said anything, but she allowed me to speak for several hours. And one of the things I told her was that I received this initiation with the name Ramael, a name I really, really connect to and I really, really love. I love its vibration, I love its sound. And I complained that online there's very little information about this name. So she sent me, the next day, she sent me a document. It is an anthroposophical document from Australia, and it is 15 pages on Ramael. So I've had this document for 10 years. It is very, very complex. Every time I learn a little bit more about the name Ramael. But one thing which is very, very easily understood in this 15-page document, which is a huge enigma because it talks about the reincarnations of Ramael, the connection to Christ, the connection to Odin, the connection to Rama, the connection to Shiva, the connection to all kinds of spiritual, mystical figures. What is clearly easy for me to understand is that the goal of Ramael is to bring in a new kind of clairvoyance to the planet Earth. And that's very synchronistic because for the last 10 years, I have been doing clairvoyant readings, which I used to call aura readings, but they have evolved so much that they involve a tremendous amount of healing, a tremendous amount of karmic cleansing, because I work with past lives and cleanse karma, and also a tremendous amount of clarity for a person receiving the reading. So doing clairvoyant readings is something that is extremely difficult because it brings up a lot of insecurity. Sometimes people claim that the reading is not talking about them, but a year later or sometimes a week later, they contact me and say exactly what you said is correct. Sometimes, in fact, because we're all human, the information is off. That's also possible. But my readings are very, very powerful. And as I have been opening my heart lately, a lot more, opening up my heart to really connect deeper with my mission, which is to help people heal and transform and become more conscious, while I transform and heal myself on a deeper level. I've really opened up my heart to accept who I am, to accept that I have a mission, to accept the help of others, to accept love and abundance and synchronicity and miracles in my life. And life has become one huge miracle. So this video is the first to launch my YouTube channel. And I don't think I've ever been so comfortable talking, recording, and in my own skin. It's been a dream of mine for more than 10 years to be a transformational speaker. And having now been here to record this video that you are watching, I'm now certain that I have the maturity and the open heart to become the transformational speaker I've dreamed of. So thank you for watching and listening. And I hope that this will be a mutually beneficial healing experience and a transmission of love and patience and infinite wisdom that is not only mine, but all of ours. Thank you.